I'm doing a video before I take a bath, before I do anything, man. Yeah. Let's see here. I know I look terrible, man. But anyway, I've been thinking about this for the longest. It seems like when you do right, you get punished for it. But when you do wrong and you do a bunch of evil stuff, it's almost like you get rewarded. What I mean by rewarded, it's like you get rewarded in a good way. But the more you try to uphold, I mean, excuse me, the more you uphold the standards of righteousness, it's not saying that I'm weak and all that type of stuff. It's not even saying that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, uh, the more you try to do right, and I can imagine um, what a so-called Hispanic and Black and Native American men go through that try to be there for their children and take care of their children and stuff like that. And I can imagine, like, for me, I don't have no children, never had children, none of that. Uh, I can imagine them being there trying to raise their family. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. And you have the, it's like Esau taught our women is to be unjust. And it's like they follow that lead. They follow the lead of the crowd. You see what I'm saying? It's like they follow the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And like yesterday, right? I went and took care. I'm just gonna say took care of some business. I'm not gonna like roll too much out there like that. I went in the store to pay for some, well, not store, but it was like a little place. I went and picked up a package. I'm gonna put it like that. And me being the person that I am, I try to be as peaceful as possible and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not out here trying to like into stupid shit. You know what I mean? Trying to act like I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't walk around like that. And all of a sudden, they had this Edomite woman. As y'all, yeah, most of y'all know who I'm talking about, who was spiritually awoken. Went saying, and I'm shortcutting it because I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Because I know people, certain people don't want the information being disclosed. So that's why I'm putting it like that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Trying to be like wise about it. But they was like, and I'm doing this for my people. I'm not doing it for no Edomite. I'm not doing it for not none of them. No, I'm not doing it for Esau at all. This is for my people. So, just shortcutting it. They say we not gonna, like, it's like they was being smart with me or trying to be smart. You see what I'm saying? And me being the person that I was, the type of world I come from, the type of family I come from, the type of way that I was born into from blood, is to not let nobody just just talk to me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? My father's people, man. You know what I'm saying. We came from, and you know what I'm saying. On both sides of the family, we didn't, we didn't come from that. You know what I'm saying. If you came up and if we felt disrespected or whatever, we didn't. It wasn't no all that keeping silent and stuff. No. Now we at times, we'll say, well, you know what, it don't end. Just let it go. Sometimes we do. But for the most part, me, I don't believe, I'm one of those, the world I come from, I don't go behind, I don't believe in just saying what I need to say after I leave and then call yourself being humble. And then people say, oh, don't let it get to you. No, you ain't letting it get to you. Just look how, somebody told me that the other day. I said, look how long we didn't let stuff get there. We've been saying that for over 500 years. But you have to ask yourself this question: where have this gotten us? That's like saying, forget about it. Let them do. Let them do. It's like you saying, just be immune to it, and just let them do what they want. That's basically what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like they saying they don't care. They ain't nobody that match your energy that you want to talk to, and tell them, look, man, I just went through this and I just experienced this. And Jake, being the person that they is, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Jake just trying to have them a good time. You know, they ain't setting about um, what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They don't. It's like they don't know what's going on. You know. So I, in essence, told these people off. Talking about, and then they had the nerve to flip the script and say God bless you, but at the same time they was telling me leave. Now, when you think of, I want y'all to understand y'all this here. When an Edomite tell you, Esau tell you to leave, they leave out their store and stuff like that, that's an indication they let you know we can't control you as a slave. We can't control you as a slave, so you're gonna have to go. Or we done messed with the wrong one, and now we getting told off. Now, and we gonna get him up. We gotta get him up out of here. And then had the nerve to say, God bless you. And you know what I told him? I said, you ain't got no God. I said, your God is the devil. All of y'all, Edomites, y'all God is the devil. Because I'm thinking in my mind, I didn't get a chance to say all of it, but I just said enough, because in that spare moment, you say what you want to say when you telling the enemy, the devil, what they is. And me being the person that I am, I say, the hell with this. I can't go out like no coward. So I'm just a bold person when it comes to that, especially when it comes to standing up for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go behind your. I'm just not gonna go behind your back and tell you what I need to tell you after you done sit there and just and felt like you just came at me like that and I wasn't doing nothing. Oh, no, you ain't gonna get off that easy. Oh no, you ain't gonna get off that easy. It's not that Nah, I say this to my people. Look, y'all, as my people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, I know a lot of y'all peaceful, and you may just tell me to just leave and just don't cause any scene, because they can call the Esau the law and all that kind of stuff, and have you come out and be, you know what I'm saying, torment you more with so many you know what I'm saying, police officers and all that type of stuff, and this and that and the third. In that moment when you be mad, you don't really. But I get what my people trying to tell me, but sometimes you just got to stand up for yourself. Sometimes you can't sit there and allow, because look how long we did that. You know, it's not. I'm not being wise. Of course I'm gonna be wise. I'm gonna be wise. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be wise at times, but you know what I'm saying. But sometimes you have to just let people know. Be upfront with them. Let them know what's happening. You know, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them devils just talk to you any kind of way now, and then sit up there and use the Bible, say, in a Christianity way, and like, oh well, I'm gonna let the Most High. And that's what'll make them come at you more so. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. We being discriminated against basically because of who we are. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was my. We go through a lot. If you can get your, wait, I think I'm jumping the gun, but anyway, I want to finish this point off. If Esau tells you is that you can leave the store, trust me, people. I know for a fact that is a indication that they are telling you. They are really telling you, look, you ain't no damn fool, and we can't control you as a slave. And when they can't control you as a slave, they use those tactics, and then they try to play the victim by saying, "Oh, like my brother was commenting in my video yesterday. He couldn't have said that no better." And I put it up on the screen when he wrote it in the chat. He said, "Yeah, that's where they flipped it at and tried to play the victim after they done they dirty bullshit. Them Edomites." Or Edomite wife trying to make herself look good when you sat up there and initiated the problem. You created the problem. Then when I flipped out on you, then you decide to run like a coward, like a backup, and act like the like you was innocent. You see what I'm saying? And like, oh, hell no. And that was my way of saying, don't run to our God. And no, you run into your God, and your God is the devil. But your God is not the same. It is not the God of Israel, because the God of Israel is not the same God as your God, as a Edomite white, you know, so-called white woman. Yeah, you know, because I'm thinking like, how in the hell, like, yeah, and I'm just going up in there, just doing, just minding my own business and shit like that. And then you got these people that just talk to you any kind of way. This Edomite woman, you see what I'm saying? And then gonna say, "Oh, God bless you," or whatever. I'm like, what the hell? Putting God in it? You ain't got no God. Your God is the devil. And that's in St. John 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. Because everybody is not a child of God. Everybody is not a child of God. You got the children of God and you got the children of the devil. 1 John 3 and 8. The Bible says the children of God are manifested and the children of the devil. That's why that happened the way it happened yesterday. I mean, them hours ago. When you're going taking care of business and you trying to get it done, ain't nobody trying to deal with that type of mentality or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people would think I'm wrong for reacting the way that I did, that toward them Edomites. I don't think that's right to think like that, you know what I'm saying? St. John 8. Oh, my bad. I said 8. St. John chapter 3 and I said verse 8, but it's really, the verse 8 is just talking about he that committed sin is of the devil. But the main verse that I wanted was 1 John 3 and 10. And this is the children of God. And the children of God are manifested, and the children of the devil. That's it. St. John chapter, hold on, wait a minute. St. John chapter, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it around like this. First John, my bad. I keep saying 1 John chapter 3 and verse 10. And this is the children of God are manifested, and the children of the devil. That's right. That's it. Let me turn this back. Hold on. I want to read this one to you. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 8. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 8. He that committed sin is of the devil, for the devil sinned from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. And the works of the devil is sin. And this, verse 10, and this is the children of God are manifested, and the children of the devil. The children of God are manifested, and the children of the devil. You actually have the children of the devil. Genesis chapter 36 and verse 8. Genesis. Oops, I went too far, my bad. Genesis chapter 36 and verse 8. Thus dwelleth Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Okay, I would read. I'll come back and read some more, but that's Esau. That's the same people. Esau would be the father of the Edomites. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be the modern day Caucasian people. Yeah. And it just goes on. It talks about how he married the daughters of and Bashemath and Ishmael's the daughter of Nabijah and all that. Adad, Bihu, Adad bare to Esau, Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Rule. Okay, Ishmael, that comes from that Ishmael, that would be come from the like the Nation of Islam, which was be Esau, the same thing, you know. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. So don't forget that the children of God are manifest. That's why it says Esau is the father of the Edomites. And the children of Israel would be let's see here. I'm gonna have to take time and get into Genesis one day. I'm gonna get back in. I used to read it a long time ago. Genesis chapter 43 and verse I don't know if this will go with it. Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you what. The Israelites were stolen out of let me show you what the Hebrews go through when in terms of being accused of a crime that you don't even committed. And I want you to tell me who this sounds like. Genesis chapter 39 and verse 17. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant, that means a slave, which thou hast brought in unto us, came in unto me to mock me. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out. A garment, that's fringes. That's what that is. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out. And it came to pass, when his master heard the words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, after this matter, did thy servants, the slave, to send me to, did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison. Now, if you go back and you read that story, it was Joseph was a Hebrew, right? And this woman that accused him of that, I would say, was an Edomite. You see what I'm saying? That's Esau. What nation of people fill up the population of the prison more? This Bible is relating to our people, us. What does it, what that sound like when you walk out here in public? You going in the store, you trying to take care of your needs. Then when you stand up for yourself, they try to just come against you. You see what I'm saying? Because you are specially chosen. Look what else it did. Look what this sound like. Genesis chapter 39. Genesis 39, verse 14. Yeah, let's start there. That she called unto the men of her house, and spake unto them, saying, see, he has brought in Hebrew unto us, to mock us, and mock us. He came unto me, to mock us. He came in unto me, to mock us. To lie with me. And I cried with a loud voice. You know how they do. You know how them Edomite women do. The so-called white women do. And I cried with a loud voice. And it came to pass, when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out. And she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant which thou hast brought in unto us came in unto me to mock me. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out. And it came to pass, when his master heard the words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, After this manner did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. And Joseph's masters took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison. But the Lord was with Joseph. The Lord was with Joseph and showed him mercy and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. I'll stop it right there. Now, think about what we go through, or when you walk, the way you know, according to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 46, these curses will be upon you for a sign and for a wonder. If you got a person, and see the blacks, Hispanics, and Natives of America and black man be accused of these kind of things all the time. You see what I'm saying? According to the Bible, that's biblical. Being accused of crimes like that you did not do. And I mean, they will make you look like a demon. And you innocent. You're innocent. This is a perfect example of what I just read here. Because when Esau commit crimes like that, just like when George Floyd, my brother George Floyd, had his knee on put on his neck. What did they do to the man that did that? Nothing. Nothing happened to him. Yeah. So this is the reason, look, man, I look around and I see this. Just think about me, like I tell you, going to the store, taking care of this business. And I'm just shortening it because I don't want to put personal business information, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of the family, you know. Said, don't be hollering. Told him, you got the wrong one. Don't be hollering at me. I told her to eat my woman. Look, look. I'll let her know and tell me you got the wrong one. And maybe I was the only one that she probably came across me and saw I was a different type of one. I wasn't gonna sit there and take that. I said, your God is the devil. Your God is the accuser. Matter of fact, let's go there. I got to put that context in there. I got to put it in there. I didn't think I was going to be this long. You know, I wasn't intending to draw it out this long. Sometimes I plan one thing, and sometimes the video, it turns into another video. So maybe it's the Most High doing it. You know, maybe it was his plan. It was his will for me to be here as long as I did. Because like I said, I wasn't planning on being here this long. All right. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the power of his now, excuse me, I'm gonna read it again. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the power of his Christ, somebody Esau, of his Christ, for the accuser of our brother is cast down, which accuses them before them, that's about the Israelites, accuses them before our God day and night. You just saw it. You just saw it for yourself. That's Revelation chapter 12 and 10. Satan is the accuser of the brother. Esau. Why you think a lot of our black men is more of them is in prison right now. This everything that we go through is Bible prophecy. Let's go to Deuteronomy, and I'm gonna try to wrap it up with that one. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Deuteronomy 28 and 46. Let's read that. I got it. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So, based upon the Bible, it's not me saying this here. If you go through that type of stuff or been through that type of stuff, and you wonder why you've been accused all your life, and we've been through a lot of shit, we go through a lot of shit, it's a possibility that you could be, it's a possibility we could be. I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying, according to the Bible, he said you will be an Israelite. That's a sign that will follow to let you know who the Israelites are. It's just me humbling myself, you know. I don't walk around boasting. But according to the Bible, if you experiencing any of those things or any other stuff, it ain't got to be just that. It can be other stuff. You just being discriminated against. All that stuff, it ties in together. The Bible says, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Even when you have children, or if I had children, these things, these curses gonna be upon my children too. They will go through things like this. So I'm gonna go ahead on. Hopefully that helped. And I'm gonna see y'all later. I gotta put this phone on the charger because I know it probably needed. So I'm gonna see y'all later here. I'm out. This video will prove who the Israelites are. That's the title of this video.